A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. This might be worth a read.
We have reached our destination.
This is most convenient. Another destination?
The people of Battahl view pawns with great prejudice. They're even forbidden from setting foot in the capital. Her Majesty, Empress Nadinia, has long been troubled by this custom, but a practice so ancient isn't easily overturned. Many are unhappy about the existence of this tavern, even though it lies outside the capital, simply because it was established as a place for pawns to gather. I know not what manner of person you are, but if you would aid me in my efforts to make the people of Battahl more accepting of pawns, I would be glad to offer you a residence permit. 'Tis a bargain more than fair, for those who hold such permits may remain in Battahl without having their activities questioned. What say you? Glad I am to hear it. Take this then. Simply show it to one of the sentries and you'll be granted entry to the capital. Oh, and if you encounter any troubled Battahl along the way, I bid you assist them. They are harsh in their persecution of the pawns, but were they to be aided by the targets of their ire, mayhap a few stubborn hearts would soften. A simple plan, I know, but 'tis the only one available, or so it seems to me. I bid you good fortune, Sir Arisen.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. I shall sniff them out and mark them on your map.
A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness fools can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses...
Why, peruse at your leisure, sir. Do come again?
Oh, well. Aren't you a fine specimen? Might I trouble you to show me your tongue? You're the very picture of health. I dare say a constitution such as yours could survive most any toxin. Have you ever crossed paths with an asp? If you have, I'm sure you'll agree that they are masterful poisoners. Not only do they spew venom with abandon, but they're crafty enough to coat their spears with the substance. Truly remarkable behavior, 'Tis fit to pique any scholar's curiosity, no? Thus, my task for you. Might you be so kind as to return to me afflicted with asp venom? The opportunity to study the poison's effect on a living specimen would further my research by leaps and bounds.
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
Mayhap you'll think this a trifle, but the pain I experienced at the coronation was beyond imagining. We must needs uncover this secret power that allows for the command of pawns.
All knowledge of this, God's way, stems from the forbidden magic research laboratory, which can be found here in Battahl. However, you would do well to first travel to the Alta Battahl coast and seek a man named Ambrosius. For as a researcher of this laboratory, he will doubtless be able to answer many of your questions.
Say, have you seen any statues about? Solid stone ones, carved in the likeness of monsters. Tell is, quite a number of them were found not long ago, just west of the Agamemnon ruins. Here's the curious part, though. The things look damn near real. So real, in fact, that collectors were willing to pay outlandish sums of gold for them. Would that I'd gotten my hands on one. Suppose I'll just have to hope there are more of them out there somewhere.
Bitter glares dog our steps wherever we tread here in Battahl. 'Tis clear its people hold no love for we pawns.
Take heart. for we are fulfilling our duty at the Arisen's side. We have naught to be ashamed of.
We're here, Master.
Huh? What in the... Where did you come from? Did Clark send you? Oh no, he did, didn't he? I'm sorry. I'm really, truly very sorry. I haven't slept a wink, I swear it. Well, I suppose I might have fallen asleep once or twice, but it isn't as if I've been lazing about. I simply haven't been able to devise any good ideas. I tell you, this arrangement has been an encumbrance on my mind from the very beginning. While I am glad that the old man appreciated my talents enough to commission me, it doesn't change the facts. I can only depict subjects that I've seen with my own two eyes, which makes things rather difficult, given the task at hand. Say, you appear a rather strapping sort. Would you be persuaded to bring me to a griffin? 'Twill be well worth any trouble. Clark shall pay handsomely to see this done, and you'd be doing me a great boon besides. I've heard aught of a griffin's nesting place. I shall await you there. Do keep in mind, however, that you must needs drag the Battahl out if I am to complete my sketch. Of course, I could look as long as I pleased if you were to petrify the beast. Indeed, a beast frozen in place would be much more easily drawn. 'Tis said that a famed sculptor of Eld used a Medusa's severed head to petrify her subjects before sketching them. Of course, I wouldn't presume to demand aught so legendary of you, Arisen. I only ask that you aid me in completing my sketch as best as you are able. Then I shall depart at once. Pray, meet me at the foot of the Guerco mountain range, east of the rest town.
He wishes to gaze upon a griffin firsthand. 'Tis a tall ask, but not impossible. Shall we go where we are bid? Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Would you mind coming over here?
I've seen better days, that's for sure.
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
Well met. I've wares aplenty, as you can see.
I hope to see you again.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
You have no need of my assistance at present, but I shall be ready to render aid at a moment's notice.
Nice. Always another errand to see to. No sense travelling when I'm happiest here.
Dead on my feet. Maybe I'll keep right here.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
It would allow us to save our strength, assuming we are not attacked, that is. The world's changing. Not sure how much longer I can keep the inn open. It's tough, but complaining won't do any good. Do come again. Fancy a look at my... The world's changing. Not sure how much longer I can keep the inn open.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
Good morrow, everyone.
Come, we've much to be getting on with. Feeling rested, I trust?
Mayhap this ladder... The world's changing. Not sure how much longer I can keep the inn open. It's tough, but complaining was always a pleasure.
Oi, what's your problem? Walking about with pawns in tow, I mislike that. You from Vermond? Bet you're as prejudiced as the rest of your lot. Well, got something you want to say, eh? Save it. You're not welcome here. Suppose you didn't know, but we don't allow Vermundian scum in this tavern. But I've got a heart of gold, me. I'll give you a chance to redeem yourself. All you've got to do is prove your mettle against these sods alone. That is. If you're bested, then we'll take all you've got. It's only fair, ain't it? Put your back into it!
Well, but I must say, these odds are rather craven. Did you leave your honor at the door?
And who are you supposed to be? You a friend of this one?
Nay, I'm a sellsword. Coin is my only ally. 'Tis not my conscience that called me here. Oh no, I simply cannot stomach acts of cowardice. Is there even one among you with the grit for a proper duel, one-on-one?
What'd be in it for us, eh?
The fact that I'd refrain from breaking your jaw. That's not quite the reaction I was hoping for. Mayhap you know not my face. How about my name then? Ragnar.
Ragnar? You're him? From the Scarlet Rains and the battle for Jeremiah? Well, 'tis clear you're a man best not crossed. But I trust you'll have no complaints so long as there's only one of us, aye? Oi, bring it out!
Where's that reprobate gotten off to? We'll see if you can escape me a second time.
Just give the order and I will join the fray.
Come on, you lots. We're leaving.
Fine work, that was. Pray, save your thanks. I've no need of it. After all, judging by the skill with which you won that duel just now, I dare say you'd have bested those louts even if I hadn't intervened. I suppose that coward knew he was no match for you in a fair fight, so he had that beast take the beating for him. At any rate, 'tis safe to say you've piqued my interest. I hope our paths cross again someday. Of course, I can't promise I'll be as amicable then. As a sellsword, 'tis my policy to let my employer decide friend from foe. I'm sure you understand. Till next time.
There can be no doubt that you are mighty, Arisen. Mayhap even mightier than my own master. One cannot help but wonder about that Sir Ragnar. Who is he, really?
I have no answer to give.
Fancy a look at my wares?
It's on me to bear what comes. Who to talk with first?
Well met, sir. Pray be at ease, sir. This is a tavern, same as any other. A place for life in this country can be hard to bear. But I won't let anyone rob us of our simple pleasures. Amazing! Fancy a look at my wares? Just how Fancy a look at my wares?
Not sure what they expect. Always.
I've got to focus. My shift's only just begun.
Interested in my wares?
Greetings, Sir Arisen. I have a message for you. Sir Manella would speak with you in the palace. Pray seek her out at your earliest convenience.
Come on, have a look.
I want to turn in for the night.
Is anyone looking to hire my services?
No pleasing this crowd.
Someone had better come along. I need the work. What you need.
Peaceful as ever.
Someday, I'll forge a blade fit to slay a dragon.
Don't bring trouble to my door, you hear? A customer then. That changes things.
I've just had a thought. Every master I've ever served has favored different tactics. One party I joined consisted only of ranged specialists.
Words worth hearing. Treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard.
Let my magic grant you an elemental boon. You have my protection. How about this?
say it. We trounced our foe, well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves in every...
The Arisen has been poisoned!
Well done, Master.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
Our respective abilities are unique as well. Ice's sting is yours to wield.
A profitable endeavor. We're unlikely to find any warm... paths down here.
Tread carefully. One never can be too cautious.
I am well aware of the predicament.
Over here, if you please.
'Tis hard to find my footing in this darkness.
I've an inkling this place will be in rarity or two.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find? You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every... every little trinket you find. fire's fury shan't be of aid against this foe.
Let my magic consume the weapons of the fury of the elements.
I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
Allow me to check whether there's aught nearby.
Keep your ears pricked all the same. Our foes might well use this chance to sneak up on us. Focus your attacks.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Diana.
This looks as if 'twould fetch a hefty sum.
Whether or not we make the sale is... for the Arisen to decide. Would you mind coming over here? What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I've a feeling 'twill be worth the climb. Allow me, Master. 'Tis within my reach. Might I be of assistance? Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
Would anyone care to put?
I shan't let them harm you. Let my magic grant you an elemental boon. We ought to keep watch, lest we be set upon from behind.
Whoa! Oh, 'twas but a trick of the light.
Here we go again.
We must focus on finding victory, whatever our discomfort.
Understood.
One of us has been drenched.
Thank you kindly. I did not mean to trouble you.
You mustn't let this stop you.
Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our bones. Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic. Wait right there. If 'tis as broken as it seems, then I'm afraid we've no recourse but to find another way around.
Plainly speaking, 'tis a bother.
any further harm will come to you.
Got ya!
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Given our current vocations, we've little use for arrows, but we might as well take them.
You never know. We might find a use for them.
Pick up every little thing you find and your pack will soon outweigh you. Well, I know it, yet I cannot seem to resist.
Ah, yes. That sounds familiar. Tis broken, but methinks there is still a way forward here. Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow. Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
Keep your eyes peeled. Battle cannot be avoided. Let us fight or die. I'll gather this. It might be of use. The day grows darker with our every step.
We shall have to be all the more vigilant.
I shan't let them harm you. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. Then I shall remain by your side. This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
Surely the rest can wait till after we've examined our surroundings. Yours to wield. Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep?